Hello everyone. I have more questions to put to Metatron today. So I will start with my alignment and then begin the questions. Beloved, mighty I Am Presence, descend within me and fill me with your essence. Beloved Holy Christ Self, come within me and fill me with your essence. Both of you take dominion in all aspects of my life. And I bring in my personalities, my body elemental, and my new spirit into full alignment, balance, and harmony with my divine self. I am now ready to begin today's message. The first question is suicide ever considered a valid choice that will not make karma that will have to be balanced in a future lifetime? For example, when a person is terminally ill and in great pain, or when a person is in a state of anguish from which he or she can see no escape. Greetings, beloveds. I know that this is a question at the heart of many of you who have loved ones who are in an advanced stage of illness. However, I must tell you that there is no circumstances under which a suicide does not engender some kind of karma. Very often, the suffering that a certain person feels at the end of his life is the paying back of a karmic debt. And so to deprive them of this opportunity is an intervention which will cast some of the karmic debt upon the person assisting with the suicide, as is often the case. And so it is not a true suicide at all, but an assisted death. Although this is often done with animals, it is not to be done with humans. And it carries a great weight upon both the person who is removed from life through the suicide and the person that assists. Would it be all right for a person to ask God to release him or her from their physical vehicle when suffering on any level becomes too intense? Yes, beloveds, this would be a perfect solution, for then you are totally leaving in the hands of God the life of the person, and this is as it should be. Is assisting another person to commit suicide ever considered all right as an act of mercy towards a severely suffering person? No, my beloveds, from the divine perspective, for the accomplishment and the fulfillment of karma, no, it is not considered a mercy. it is considered to be depriving the person of the fulfillment of their life's plan. I know that it is hard to imagine that suffering can be a part of any person's life plan. And yet it is, beloveds. All of you have incurred karmic debt from past lifetimes. And if you want to become totally free and experience your ascension during this lifetime, then all karmic debt must be paid. Now, there are other alternatives. You can use the violet flame to diminish the amount of pain. You can use prayer to accompany and assist a person through whatever they are experiencing. So I am not telling you not to intervene at all. I am suggesting other methods based on love and based on surrender to God's will in order to provide assistance that will not engender karma for either person. God's grace is great, and no person is ever given more than they can handle. It is meted out in a perfect amount. And though it is very difficult for those of you who are watching a loved one suffer, it is best for both of you to keep your faith focused on God, on the perfection of all life's experiences that are coming to all of you at this time, and to assist with love, with the means that you have at hand, and to leave everything else in the hands of God. A question from another viewer has to do with dementia, and would the heart diamond help in a case of dementia? Yes, beloved, it most certainly will be of assistance. It would be best if you can get the agreement of the person that you are working with in order for them to participate in this healing. Much of the dementia that is in existence right now is caused by environmental, household, and food poisoning. The chemicals in the brain have to be in a very subtle and delicate state of balance in order for the brain to function correctly. Because of all the chemicals that are used to produce food these days, the brain is not receiving a balance of the chemicals that it requires. Also, the products that you use to clean your home often contain many dangerous chemicals. Certain people have jobs that have them exposed to vast amounts of harmful metals and toxic chemicals that are ingested through the skin and through breathing. And that doesn't even include the environmental toxins that come from the burning of petrochemicals, from the sprays that you use to keep your grass and your lawns weed-free. The earth is heavily overloaded with toxins at this time. And the brain is receiving all of those through the blood and through the breath. And so the heart diamond can be a very useful tool, as it will extract the essence of the chemicals from the person's brain and will fill the brain with pure light. All of you who are meditating, if you are receiving light into your being and into your brain, and in particular your pineal gland, you can be assured that you will never have to experience dementia. Because above all else, the brain requires pure light. But many of you may have loved ones who do not wish to meditate. And if you still wish to provide help for them, if you have your own heart diamond, you can work consciously with them. And even if you do not have your own heart diamond, you can request for the universal heart diamond in its large form to be placed around the auric field of the person who is experiencing dementia or any other unbalanced condition. Then see the heart diamond spinning around the person's aura in a clockwise direction. Maintain the visualization for as long as you possibly can. And then ask the heart diamond to remain in place for as long as it is necessary and according to the will of God. In this way, you can provide assistance to anyone. But if you wish to use your own heart diamond, then you must always have the conscious agreement of the person that you are working with. This is for your protection, beloveds. For when spiritual law is not followed, there are always karmic repercussions. But when done according to spiritual law, you and the person that you are working with are fully protected and there is never any karma engendered from this work. So I hope I have answered your questions for today. I thank you for listening. I love you, and I bless you always. I am Metatron.